Alright guys, in this video, I'm going to talk a lot about YouTube. Basically, how do you start a profitable YouTube channel that not only gets views, but also gets you leads and sales eventually. It's the first part of a 5-part YouTube series where I go very deep into using YouTube as not only a mechanism for business growth, mechanism for getting views and reach and influence, but also a mechanism for business growth. So let's talk YouTube, okay? I'll walk you through the slides. Do you want to know something absolutely insane? In the last 6 years, I have been able to buy my first car for free, generate over 10 crores in revenue, meet some of the most influential people in business with my YouTube channel that barely has 23,000 subscribers at the time of recording, as a kid in his 20s who knew nothing about business or YouTube. Nevertheless, YouTube changed my life at least 5 times, meaning I succeeded, I failed, then restarted again, failed, and 3 more times in a row. And just for you to know, I know stuff about YouTube. I did a crazy experiment. I started a brand new channel, generated over 20,000 views in 2 weeks, and I'll share more about this channel by the end of the last video that I'll ever launch. Okay? Why? Because I hate learning theories. I love learning through case studies and real world examples. Consider this project a case study for you, and whatever I'm about to teach you in this lecture series, I'm implementing it on a brand new channel. And my biggest hope is that you learn something from this lecture series and make a duck ton of money. And cool, let us start. In this session, I'm going to cover how YouTube works, how to find content that makes you money, and how to game the YouTube algorithm to create viral scripts with AI. That's where we'll end it. Believe it or not, creating the beautiful channel covers and images and SEO and all that is probably step 5 of this whole game. But these are the first 3 steps. Starting the first one, how YouTube works. It's actually pretty simple. You make a video, you upload on YouTube, and you get 1 million views. I wish it was that simple. All right, now wake up from the dream. I wish it was that easy. Here's what actually happens. You make a video, you upload on YouTube, and you get 2 views. Your mom comments, nice video, search change kar le. And your girlfriend probably likes your videos. And then you get depressed. And then you post another video, probably get 10 views. And then a hater comment says, why do you even make videos? You suck. And your girlfriend comments, I'm breaking up with you. I'm going to probably date the hater. And you start hating YouTube at this point. You might even quit. But if you don't quit, something interesting happens. YouTube algorithm quietly starts finding audience for you. And let's go deeper. You publish a new video, your algorithm starts searching, and it shows it to a lot of people who get your first video, a small group of audience. And then some of them will actually ignore and algorithm stop showing it to them, and some of them watch and algorithm analyzes the signal and basically make sure that these people like your video. All right. And some of the people who watch the video, they'll ignore, and then they'll be like, bye. Because now once people start interacting, it will go to a larger group of people, and some of them will ignore, and some of them will stick around. They will fall in love with your content, and eventually YouTube's algorithm will keep pushing your video to the right audience. Okay. And if you are here because of YouTube's recommendation, my video algorithms are definitely working in my favor. You see, YouTube is training a machine on your channel at this point, and it needs some data to find the actual audience. Wait, no, something's wrong. It needs a lot of data to find the actual audience. You see, if you publish one video, it goes to X number of people. If you do 10 videos, it goes to 10X, right? It needs a lot of data to find the actual audience. If you want to grow fast, it needs a lot of data really fast to find the actual audience. That means you need to publish a lot of volume really fast so that you get to your actual audience faster. Conclusively, the more data you send, the more reach you get, the more people you impact, and those 10 subscribers that look at and feel depressed about, it looks like this in real life. I remember this was taken from an event that I went to, and I had about 500 subscribers then. And turns out I had about 100 of my subscribers right there. This encircled me and my friend over here, and that was crazy. So far, what you've learned, you need to send a lot of data really fast on YouTube, meaning publish more videos, also meaning publish more video really fast. On what? We'll talk about that later. Now, here's what I did when I started. I published a random video while morning walking. I probably was listening to a lot of podcasts and then I was posting, right? And I did it 100 times. I published 100 videos in the first 100 days. You can go to my channel, sort my videos by oldest, and you'll get all of those. 100 days later, I did 30,000 views and 616 subscribers, right? And then 1 year later, I had about 79,000 views and 1.6 thousand subscribers. 2 years later, I did 3 lakh views, 8.7k subscribers, and 37,000 earned in YouTube ads revenue. Forget about the revenue. It's probably like a minute thing that you earn. 3 years later, 6 lakhs views, 15,000 subscribers, and 2.5 lakhs earned. 4 years later, 1 million views, 20,000 subscribers, also 30,000 email subscribers that got me majority of my money, and 4.3 lakhs earned through YouTube ads alone. That's the time I bought my car. I just paid the whole thing for it, and it's been crushing it. So far we have learned you need to send a lot of data really fast on YouTube, meaning publish more videos, meaning publish more videos really fast, and keep posting for 10 years minimum, at least 100-day minimum, right? Why? Because you need to send a lot of data. Once you start, you cannot stop. It's a long-term game. It's an infinite game that does not stop. And if you quit, you start from zero, which sucks. Rather, just continue what you're building on, and it'll suck a little bit more, but you'll also make a lot of money. So that's there, right? So what's covered so far? How YouTube works. This is literally how YouTube algorithm works. Next, let's talk about how to find content that makes you money. Content is of two types: educational and entertainment. Educational content is a kind of content that promotes learning. Hats off, quick, I would say, like, credits to my boy Alex Hormozy for giving me this definition. It was awesome. Learning is defined as a process that changes behavior. Again, quoting Alex right there, meaning if I'm teaching you a content and you change your behavior, education happen, learning happen. If your content does not change a certain behavior of an audience, it's not educational. So entertainment content is a type of content that makes people watch the video but don't push them to do anything about it. The whole point of this kind of content is just to watch the content. So entertainment content get more reach and views than educational content. Educational content creates deeper impact than entertainment content. Now, educational content, the goal is to make the viewer change their behavior. Entertainment content make the viewer consume the content. That is why you'll find more people who are willing to consume the content, but not enough people trying to change the behavior. That is why you don't find a lot of educational content creator going viral, but do they make more money? We'll see about that. Which one makes more money? Let's look at example. Educational content, physics wala, a unicorn, $1 billion valuation company. Somewhere I know, entertainment content, not a unicorn. Simple as that. Which one's easier? None. Both of them, take time, and it's a matter of choice. Are you going to build your channel around your hobbies, expertise, your mastery, right? I'm more in favor of expertise and mastery, but if you're somebody who is watching is like, you know what, I'm just going to create like cute cat videos, all for it, right? Hobby is defined as a skill that you're kind of interested in, but can't perform at a professional level. You're just interested in that topic, right? Expertise is a skill that you're good at and can perform at an expert level. Mastery is a skill that you're so good at that you can teach to others. Now, expertise and mastery are very different things. I can be good at something, but I may not be great at teaching this. For example, Virat Kohli is he's an expert. He plays cricket very well, but he may not be a great coach, right? On the other hand, Gautam Gambhir is a great cricketer. He plays well, but he retired. Now is not playing professionally, but he's a fantastic coach, right? So that's the difference between expertise and mastery, and my affinity is always leans towards mastery than expertise and hobbies. I could care less about hobbies, to be really frank. Okay, but if you are doing more about hobbies, be my guest. Probably not my audience, but you can use this guide. So if you're in the hobby channel, you create entertainment content. If you're in the expertise channel, you create entertainment and educational content, mostly educational. And if you're in the mastery channel, you create educational content, right? Now, to show you the difference, if you are a hobbyist writer, then you create your write-ups and you share it to the world. Let's say you are great at writing jokes, then your channel is all about comedy and people would appreciate your write-ups. You might even be invited to perform stand-up comedy. Expertise, Here, if you are a writer and you want to get more clients, here you share how you write. For example, the topics could be like how I write 50 content pieces a day, how I wrote a viral ad for Reddit, or sorry, Red Bull, how I wrote a viral YouTube script that did 1 billion views, whatever, right? It's more about how I did it, meaning how you did it. It's like a case study. It's like it's basically you showing off your skills. Mastery is you're sharing how to do something, how to write, how to use ChatGPT, how to make sure that you publish 50 pieces of content a day, how to write viral pieces of ads, how to land Red Bull as a client. This is how to teach. Like it's more of a how to content, right? Hobby, you're not an authority in the beginning. You become an authority eventually, but initially people take you less seriously. Expertise, you're taken seriously and can get hired by clients fast, even if you have less views. Mastery, you are taken very seriously as long as you can show proof, and super easy to get clients if that's your goal. Hobby content, a podcast, or something around comics, all of those. Mastery content, you see my content, which is like a how-to content. All of these in my channel are mastery content. Probably this one is going to be a mastery content as well. Expertise content, it's all about I did something. Here, I'm not great at this, but I did this. So this is more about expertise. Now, eventually, expertise and mastery start jumbling together. Now, what do? Make a list of at least 3 hobbies that you have, and 3 expert topics that you have, and 3 mastery topics that you have. And if you have already decided you can create a channel around expertise, be my guest. Just do that. That's awesome, right? For me, my hobbies are driving, making chai. I make awesome chai. Petting my dog, right? I love my beagle. Petting and training my dog, I love it, but it's my hobby. I'm not a professional dog trainer, but I know how my dog behaves, and I've done everything to train him. Expertise, public speaking. I can, speak well. I cannot teach somebody. YouTube, probably now I can teach people, but I'm not that great. I barely have like 23,000 subscribers. I teach what I have learned, right? It's mostly like a YouTube channel, mostly like a YouTube content. AI automation, I know how to do it. I don't know how to teach it. But mastery, I can teach somebody sales. I have coached probably 2,000 plus people on how to do sales. I can teach Facebook ad. I have done it so many times that I probably know everything about Facebook ads right now. And I can teach how to build business operations so that you can get out of business. So these are the topics I could teach on. Then you pick one common ground. Say I only talk about Facebook ads, operations, sales. That's how you start, right? I wish I had done this when I started this channel. Next time the upcoming channels I build will be around these things. Okay. Now, next, pick one and post for 100 days minimum. I bet you'll see amazing growth. This is one of my favorite quotes of Alex, which is like, when he was asked what's the most underrated advice I've received, he said, do so much volume that it would be unreasonable that you would be successful. You would be unsuccessful, right? And he published about 4,500 views. Of course, you'll get results. It's like, how can you not get results after publishing 4,500 freaking videos, right? That's that. Now, picking a topic isn't enough. You need to study the market. And market study comes in 2 directions. 1, studying your competitors. 2, studying your audience. Now, competitors, you need to write down who are some of your biggest competitors. Studying them will give you an understanding of what your audience is already watching. And they have done the hard work for you. What's going to be so different about you? That's something you need to define. And how are you going to stand out in a sea of competition? Define those. Then market is, apart from competition, do you even have an audience? Do they even want to watch your content? Is there a demand for this? Are you satisfying a want or need that they might have? If you answer these 6 questions, you get a direction in your channel. So let's start with market research first, okay? And the best place to do market research is Reddit. And regardless of YouTube, VSLs, ads, everything, I prefer to do my market research on Reddit. And Reddit is basically, to define it nicely, it's a massive social news aggregation platform with web content rating and discussion composed of thousands of niche communities called as subreddits. So Reddit is a social media platform with a lot of niche communities, and These niche communities only talk about that one thing. So it's like a passionate group of people, right? Now, for example, say I love this anime called as One Piece, and there is a whole community around One Piece. And I can create like, just YouTube channels on just One Piece, nothing else. I love One Piece so much. It's crazy, That's how awesome, that's the kind of channel you can bring. And let's say there is a game that I play, Clash of Clans. There are 3 lakh people visiting this weekly, talking about this game. But these are all entertainment content. But let's say you're running Facebook ads. There are niche communities on Facebook ads. Now, this is where people will be asking you their questions. $800 ad spend, one order. Here's what's happened. It's all, I'm shitting bricks. I need help. What do I do? And other people are helping them out, right? Now let's do second one. I figured it out. Read this before running ads. Some helpful pieces of content. Now the thing is, these are created by real human beings, and comments are from real human beings. This is helpful. And a lot of these AI models, they use Reddit's posts to train their algorithms. Okay, and this is where you can go ahead and search for your competition. Right. Let me just give you a direction. Okay, I was just searching for a parenting coach, and I did ask, gosh, I forgot about it. Oh, young adult. One of my, one of my parenting coach, okay, this is the community. And then in the community, I'll search for young adult. Okay. And then it's a funny headline. His son is an adult now, and I think I created a monster. But here he talks about how, his kids are not respecting him, right? Let me just find the web highlighter. Okay. So let's say lack of respect. Okay. So you can find keywords, right? Never got a job. It was feeling like pulling teeth to get him to volunteer. Okay. Now you see the pain in the voice of this person. I still get on him every few weeks. And I'm not saying he's applying no one is hiring. He isn't even looking. See? Now this is a real pain point of a real parent. Now imagine if your ads, your content, they speak about this. Are your young adults disrespecting you, and you created a video around it, right? Do you think they will not take you seriously? Of course you're going to attract your audience, which absolutely is in pain. Now, obviously, you don't have to go through hours and hours of content like here. You can use certain AI tools. Okay, I can give you a shortcut for sure, but it's a good habit to actually go through hours and hours of content, to be really frank. Okay, now how do you find what people are talking about on Reddit? You use Perplexity. Then how do you find competing YouTube channel? Also use Perplexity. I love this AI tool, absolutely love it, called Perplexity.ai. And the best part about this is like it can search stuff real time, so it is really, really awesome. Okay, I don't think I have Claudes on it. Oh, they're asking me for Max. Okay, oops. Okay, now what I want you to do is, there is a prompt that I've added, and you'll get access to this document right below this video, so you can just use it however you want. Now I'll just go ahead and paste this prompt, and in this prompt I want you to edit the topic. So let's say I want to start a YouTube channel on, say I'll pick one of my meta ads, let's say business operations, business systems and processes. It's going to be an educational type of channel, and it's my mastery. Now it asks who would be my ideal audience. Search for all the subreddits in my niche, and then give some context to this prompt. Okay, now it will do its magic. It will go ahead and search. There you go. There you go. Bootstrapped solo founders, small business owners, SaaS service founders. They have this need, custom onboarding workflow, support system. They need help here, right? How to structure, what people keep asking for, how to structure, how do you manage internal ops, how do you document business processes, what is the simplest way to do it? And you can do this for anything. Let's do Facebook ads. I'm good at Facebook ads. I'm really good at this. So let's say Facebook ads. It's going to be education type of content. It's my mastery. And it'll do the same thing, find Facebook ads channel, and it'll just do that whole research for us. Okay? There you go. It gives you a segment, a description, why they fit, why people want, channel positioning, expert breakdown for hobbies to pros, some persona it has built, and content angle, beginner setups, troubleshoot, advanced. Okay? Now what you can do is you can even ask Reddit, okay, now that we got a persona, okay, this is an example of the same thing, you can go ahead and find some competing channels. Okay, what I'll do for now is I'll copy whatever Reddit has given, and I'm gonna go and create like a document. Okay, and don't worry, we'll be using Claude for all of this. I think nowadays Claude is also pretty good, but I prefer to just use Perplexity for this. Okay. Now the prompt here is, can you find me 10 creators, 5 in India, 5 in global or internationally, who would only make entertainment content on your topic? Please make sure it's strictly hobby, expertise, or mastery. So let's copy that. Go over here. Now let's do who would only make content on Facebook ads. Strictly expertise / mastery. Type content, and then it does the research and gives you a list of 10 competitors that you can absolutely refer to. There you go. All right, fantastic. This is all we are looking for. Okay, I'll write competition. There you go. These are global creators. I can say, give me 10 channels in USA talking about meta ads. Oh wait, who only talk about meta ads. So let it do its research. Fantastic. Okay. Now you got a lot of channels. Obviously, there will be some sort of overlap. Actually, you can delete this one. I think. Yeah. All right. Now what we will do is, now that we got competition, this part is a little manual, okay? And I mean, not so manual, but a little manual, okay? You can just go to each of their YouTube, go to videos, and just check the most popular and see, okay, John is one of the oldest folks, one of the OGs of Facebook ads. Ben Heath is the current OG of Facebook ad. Definitely. I was just watching this video. And some of his best videos are best Facebook tutorial for beginners. So I think it's been like a consistent topic type, right? So you get a pattern, okay? So what you can do is, now just go here and search for patterns. Topic patterns, basically. And then you type in the kind of patterns. that you are observing. You see, this is a pattern. How to set up and install the Facebook pixel. Definitely, again, step-by-step Facebook ad. Okay, very interesting. And you just, how to set up Meta business account. I think these are all tutorials that he's posting. Definitely getting a lot of views. It's second time, the best Facebook ad campaign structure. So this is an expertise content. I found a better way to advertise on Facebook. How to crush Facebook ads on a small budget. Just go for these. So if you have a vidIQ plugin, definitely go for this. So these are some of the patterns that we study in Ben Heath's channel. Correct? Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll go to another channel, Derek. We can do the same thing with Indian channels as well. Okay. It's pretty young, but then you can now like Instagram stories, understanding Facebook ads manager, why you don't want to boost Instagram post. This is awesome. This is one direction that we can definitely check. This is just views. Obviously, he's not exactly on Facebook ads, so I'll. Oh, John Moran, definitely one of the OGs. Tier 11. Why do I remember this name? This is proper mastery channel. You see what I'm doing? I'm just trying to copy and paste what's really working. How to boost your ads with budget optimization technique. It's like a year old video. Okay. Now I'll do Austin. Oh, he talked about drop shipping mostly. Then he shifted to Facebook ads. Well, this is a nice one. How I use free AI to create viral UGC ads. Okay. Jordan Welch. But he, I think, shifted from Facebook ad to all these BS. Adventure. This is interesting. So you see, this is what you need to kind of do. Yeah, this one. No. Adventure. Ads, media. I don't know which one is that, but okay. You get the point. You find topic patterns. So these are the topics that are trending, especially Ben Heath's videos are definitely something, really good, and we can just highlight those as something that we can take a reference from. Okay. You can also check the kind of the way he's talking, the pointers he's including, and see how you can do it differently. Okay. If somebody is doing heavy editing, can you do a slide deck? You probably would have seen this kind of video 100 times on YouTube tutorials and all that, right? But this slide deck sort of training video, I think it will be rare, and this would attract a more serious kind of audience. Simple, right? So you do that, you find audience and you find patterns, and now you combine both. Okay. Now you go ahead and combine both. Okay, like now scrape the hell out of Reddit and give me 30 content topics. Then I share content about this niche based on competitors, based on the Reddit research. This niche based on. Okay. Make sure that these are highly relevant to people in my niche. The other prompt was more helpful for like entertainment channels. There you go. There are some really awesome, highly relevant topics that you can copy. Okay. So let's say let's copy this. I would say, what are these called? Content topics. And then we're going to copy all of these. Okay. And see which ones can you actually fix. Okay. So let's say portfolio versus purchase optimization debate. ROAS versus revenue, duplicate campaigns, audiences site, meta ads managed for lead gen, UGC versus procreative, hooks that boost CTR by 2x. Oh, these are awesome topics. Creative fatigue signs, threads, ads, integration, manual versus automatic campaign, frequency gap and when and how to use this, dynamic ads, personalized product pushes. Okay, this I have not done. I do about but I do about 10K a day across niches, but not for a single audience. Okay, so these are some decent content topics. Now, if you notice, we have 23 pieces of content here and almost additional 10 pieces of content here, right? Now, what we can do is we can put them in a calendar. Okay, we'll get to that. But point is, now you got 30 pieces of content. Next, what you can do is there is an alternate method which includes vidIQ. It's a free method. There's this tool vidIQ. Okay, you just have to go here and you have to log in. I think I logged into a wrong account. I need to log into another account. Not this. Okay, log in through this one. All right. The best part about vidIQ is that you can add competitors. So in here, on the left side, you can go to competitors and you can add or remove some of your competitors. So I'm going to select all, I'm going to remove them. And what I'll do is, not this, this is, why did I, oh, this is my own channel. We can search for Ben Heath. And there you go. And definitely I'll remove. Oh, I think it has my channel as well. Okay. Now we can search for meta ads. Oops, sorry. We can take some of the channels from here and search for meta ads. How to scale with meta. Let's say this is one. You can just search for very specific kind of topics. Jeremy is a pretty good guy. We can search and take this as an example. Not a very big influencer, but definitely somebody that I look up to. Okay, we can, oh, that is Rohan Sapra. Oh, I didn't get it. Anyways, interesting, it doesn't even have it. I don't think it shows here, but okay. You can find more people right here. Oops. All right, so that's there, right? Now I could like look for more. Let's say Antonio. This guy is definitely niching around Facebook ads. Okay. Scaling e-com brands. Though it is e-com, I think it's close. Okay. So the free version, they have like 3 competitors, and obviously you can have others which talk about this. Ben is already here. How to scale? I can do webinars. This should attract more of my audience. Just say Jeremy definitely is one of our guy. Okay, Nick. So how to scale lead generation after Andromeda? You can search for that. There you go. We can definitely look at Caden, Ash. There you go. We see a lot of these guys now. This is mostly ecom, brand. Let's see this. Okay. Caden Thompson. I think in this, I mean, I can add more, but there you go, right? This is how you can add, and the best part is they'll give you like a lot of growth of a lot of your competitors, and they'll give you which one is trending this week. Okay, so let's say we go views per hours, and we look at all times, and we'll see what are working. Or this month, you can see who has posted the kind of content that is getting them a lot of views, and we can basically replicate that for ourselves. You get the point, right? That's this method, which is vidIQ method. Okay. Now, goal so far is find one topic for the channel to post about in the next 100 days without pivoting. Research on your audience, create 30 topics to start off with, and start creating. But wait, what will you speak on the video? That's our next topic. What we have covered so far is 1, how YouTube works, 2, how to find content that makes you money, and 3, we'll get into how to game the YouTube algorithm to create viral scripts with AI, right? By the way, is this class valuable so far? If you found it valuable, let me just ask you something as a favor, and can I? Head over to my Instagram, which is Cant Skip Youtube. You can see my handle right on the screen. Search for it on Instagram. The link is in the description. Just hit me with a follow. I'm trying to grow my Instagram as well. And what I'm going to do is, and you can just text me anything. I'm going to reply back with the best response. Plus, I have some free trainings that I give away. Basically, if you DM me Grow, there is a free training that I give to you. If you want that, go to my Instagram, hit follow, DM me Grow. Okay? Now, let's talk about the third thing, how to game the YouTube algorithm to create viral YouTube scripts with AI. So tools you'll need is 1, Glasp, and 2, Claude. Glasp is something that transcribes YouTube videos, and Claude that is something that analyzes patterns and creates content. Okay. Step 1, install this particular plugin by Glasp, which is YouTube Summary and Claude with ChatGPT and Claude. So let me just open it up. Glasp YouTube transcribe plugin. So forgive my typos. There you go. YouTube Summary and ChatGPT by Glasp. Just click on Add to Chrome, Add extension. This is it. Okay. It shows up here. It does some security verification. Once it is done, it says yes. You just have to log in to your account, and boom. I think it takes some time, but you get the point, right? I already have it. Then visit a competitor's YouTube video. For example, we have searched quite a bit, right? So I'm gonna do, let's do Ben's video, which is like, let's say this week, okay, this month, let's say views wise, this is a video that worked really well. Okay, so it's on mute, so obviously you can't hear. Now what I'll do is I'll go to default view, and you'll see there's this thing called as YouTube summary that shows up here. Okay, now obviously it gives you like a whole script for the video. What you can do is copy the transcript, put it on a neat little Google Doc. Okay, let's call it video 1. Okay, now do another. Let's open this. And do the same thing. Do it about 5 times. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to do it 3 times. Okay. All right. You pasted all the 3 pieces of content. Now, what you do is you copy the script, save it in a document. Now do it 5 more times. I did 3. Now go visit Claude. So Claude, if you are living under a rock, Claude is an amazing tool for content creation. Nowadays with automation, just upload all that script here and put this. Here are some of my competing YouTube channel scripts. So basically, here's are some scripts of my YouTube channel competitors. Study them. Basically, the style of writing and length of each video. See how they articulate. I want to replicate something similar. Okay. Now this, the goal of this is just to get some reference point. We don't technically need to copy them word for word, and that's not good. You need to have like your own style, but your competitor style is already working. So just to get a reference on what is working and what's not, and the flow of their scripts, you do this. Now on top of that, if you feel like, you know what, I'm more of a presentation guy, then in that case, just give it a topic and ask it to create a presentation, and you're good. Okay. So it goes through this whole document and does like whatever, the analysis, and there you go. Okay. Now once you get there, you just pick one of the topics. Okay. So let's say we copy this and go here. I'll be like, I need a script in a similar style on the topic. How to fix high meta CPMs in 2026. It adds. Okay. Now what this will do is it will create a piece of content that is very relevant, right? It's that simple. Let's see. Let's wait for it. And by the way, you can even ask it to create presentations. You can ask it to create documents, whatever works. If you're somebody like me, I like to read through a presentation or a document so that I have some reference. I don't normally memorize a script. I don't even have a teleprompter. This works. Okay. Now, by the way, you don't have to always copy your competitors. If you want to copy somebody like Alex Hormozi or Sabri Subi, if you want to, replicate the conversation style of somebody like somebody that you like, right? You can upload their scripts and say, I like this guy's articulation, and I want content on this topic. Now you create the content for me. Now another hack is you can always voice type your whole script, like literally, yap through the whole thing, and it will use your voice, your data that you uploaded by your voice typing, and create a script. That script is honestly much more valuable than what AI gives you. So always recommend doing the same. This actually gives me a crazy idea. I want to post a lot of videos on these things. This is awesome. Okay. I think it will take time, so let me just end the presentation with this. So yeah, guys, it's that simple. Why does it work? Your market already wants the topic. We have done through that, Reddit research. Your competitor already made the script viral, so great. The style works. So your audience topics, your competitor style are the best of the both world, and that's how you make money. When I did it, something crazy happened. My email got flooded with people requesting for collaboration. And then I also closed over 300 plus clients, each paying me a lakh per year, and got job offers that wouldn't stop. Working as at prestigious positions gave me stable income, allowing me to feed my family. Right? And that's all it takes. One topic, one channel, 10 years, life changed. Now, homework. Before we start the next session, I wanted to pick one topic, do the competition research, do the market research with Perplexity, do scripting with Claude, and keep your script ready in a nice little document. And I'll pick up from there. Okay? Thank you very much.